Hey guys, this is Chris Archer here, reporting for the Donnie Darko Show. Some interesting information here that came across my email. I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. Here we go. Alright. Just got this today. I sent into the Seattle Emergency Communications, hubs.com, and I did that earlier this year because I wanted to find out if any information was going to be leaked or anything that could be seen as a precursor to what may be coming in that area. And I believe it's definitely coming because we see their drills there they're having all the time. They've been having these drills for a while. I've talked about it on my other channel that got deleted. So again, it says here, and I'm going to read it to you. I got this email and it tells about how they need people and how they continue these drills and what they're for and different things like that. And I don't know, I'm assuming these are volunteer things. I went ahead and contacted these people by email and asked them, if you did live in the area, how would you coordinate these things, so and so, blah blah blah, and they told me everything I need to do, and they send me information and stuff about it. So anybody can do it. Just go to that, go to the what do you call it, it's called the Seattle Emergency Hubs.org. Just go to that, or info@seattleenergencyhubs.org. okay, you can probably get that on Twitter or something like that. Alright, so let me read this to you guys. It's kind of important, I mean, because this has been going on for a while, and they're getting more blatant with the information about what type of drills these are and stuff, so don't know when these are going to happen, but I mean, it's getting crucial at this point. So, Hub and ACS drill, July 29, 2017, Cascadia Rising 2, Hubs and Spokes. That is the name of it, Hubs and Spokes, okay? That sounds like the spinners, right? Like the wheels on the car that go round and round that never stop and you never get anywhere. Hubs and Spokes. What a nice name for that. Hey, Cascadia Rising 2 / Hubs and Spokes. Mark your calendars, sharpen your pencils, spiff up your acting skills. We are taking to the field again in July to practice our response skills. This time it will be a continuation of the Cascadia Rising subduction zone earthquake, comma, on day 6 after the big one, parentheses, quotes, 11 hubs across the city will be participating. See the below map, find the closest one to your home or work, and join us so we can improve our skills. More details will be sent out the week prior to the drill. So, not even going to get into why you shouldn't do this, but okay. I'm just giving you information that might help us out in the future here. If you live in that area, you might want to vacate the area soon. I don't have a date for you, but this is really kind of blatant. July 29th is the drill date on all these locations. Northern Seattle, Eastern Seattle, Western Seattle, Southern Seattle. The whole area, guys. The whole area along the coast and both coasts, up at the Puget Sound and on the Pacific Ocean on that side. So, let's check this out. July 29th, 9 to noon at hub locations throughout Seattle. See map. There will be a community-wide earthquake practice drill held at 11 of our Seattle Emergency Communication hubs. Join us as a volunteer or as citizen actor, or just stop by and learn more. More info, like I said, at seattleenergencyhubs.org or info@seattleenergencyhubs.org. Hubs in July 29, 2017 drill. Number 1, the Broadview Lutheran Memorial Church, 13047 Greenwood Avenue North. That would be on the eastern side, in the Golden Garden there of Seattle. Number 2, Lake City Fred Meyer South parking lot, 13,000 Lake City Way Northeast. Of course, it's 13,000, guys. Number 3, Victory Heights Park, 1737 Northeast, 106th Street. These are locations on July 29th that you can show up if you want to be part of these drills up there. I would suggest to go up there if you're trying to get information about your area, because, man, I'm sure they'll be dropping a lot of symbolism and truth bombs in here, no matter whether they control it or not. The people will be giving that information to them who are in control of this. So understand, not everybody is part of the PSYOP, but they are part of the deception and don't know it a lot of times. So let's be real clear about who's doing all this stuff, to be honest with you, and who's being led astray. Okay? A lot of innocent people. Number 4, Maple Leaf Park, 1020 Northeast 82nd Street. Number 5, Loyal Heights Playfield. 2101 Northwest 77th Street. Ooh, a 7-Eleven right there. That's on the eastern side. Finney Community Center on the eastern side. 6532 Finney Avenue North. West Magnolia Playfield. Right on the coast there. Right by the water. I guess that would be Puget Sound. I don't know if that's a coast, but Puget Sound is a huge body of water, guys. It might as well be the coast in an earthquake event. Alaska Junction, or West Magnolia Playfield, 32nd Avenue West and West Smith Street. I don't know what that... Oh, 32nd Avenue West, and it's also West Smith Street. Okay. All right, southern area here. Southern east, southeast area of Seattle. Alaska Junction, Hope Lutheran Church. Again, guys, another Lutheran church. The Lutherans are part of the Masons. The Masons are part of the Lutheran community. That community is part of the fire department, the police, everybody. Okay? Lutheran stands for Lucifer. All right? That's what it stands for. Don't get it right. I mean, don't get it wrong. Don't get it confused with anything else but Lucifer. Okay? That's what Lutherville is. I live in Lutherville, a town called Lutherville. And it's all Lutheran and Luciferians. Trust me. I know this. I don't care what your church says they are, but they're not. Alaska. Okay, High Point Neighborhood House. The High Point Neighborhood House. Church. I'm sorry. High Point Neighborhood House, 6400 Sylvan Way, Southwest. E.C. Hughes Playground, 29th Avenue, which is a 911. On the southeast parts, we're southwest. And Southwest Holden Street. And Rainier Beach Community Club, VFW. We know all about the VFWs. I've talked about the secret societies and all these stupid little clubs that they use for symbolism and everything else. That will be another place there. Rainier Beach Community Club, VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars, or the bullshit Masons who fuck everything up and get money off of wars and kill innocent people. Halt. It's on Holly 6038 South Pilgrim. Okay? So they call it the VFW Hall at 6038 South Pilgrim. And it says here, ACS Sector Field locations, North Church parking lot next to P-Patch, Northwest 85th Street and 25th Avenue Northwest. South would be the South Seattle Community College. So they are locations for the organization locations, where if you want to sign up maybe, or if you want to be part of this and you're not, maybe you could show up at the South Seattle Community College, and maybe you can get a part of that. But I would assume show up at any of these centers ahead of time if you want to be part of this drill. And I mean that. And look, it's not just, there's way more of these here. I'll give you a map of how many locations there are for drills. I mean, it's unbelievable. They got Seattle covered, guys. That should tell you something, honestly. Let's just see the writing on the wall here. In June, it says Community Hubs in Seattle, P-Patch Gardens. Remember we talked about the P-Patch? Remember that? In June, the Office of Emergency Management and Department of Neighborhoods announced that the concept of community-based hubs is expanding to include the P-Patch Gardens in the city of Seattle. The Seattle Office of Emergency Management, OEM, is partnering with Seattle Department of Neighborhoods P-Patch Community Gardening Program to designate all P-Patch Gardens as gathering places during an emergency, community emergency hubs. Community emergency hubs are places where people gather after a disaster to help each other. Hubs serve as a central gathering place among neighbors and homes, apartments, and condominiums. They include spaces like the P-Patches, which are already natural gathering places. I think the P-Patches, guys, I'm not sure. I have to go back and look at that, but these are people that are, and I'm going to say that these people are the ones that are involved. These people that are running the show, and they're looking for people, they know what's going on. So that's what I'm going to say about the P-Patches, and they do have a P-Patch on there, and it's so weird. I'd say it looks like a pedophile patch, more or less. It means neighbors and community members now have about 150 predetermined places in the city of Seattle to meet after disaster. So there's your 150, guys. 69, the transformation of a new race. The crossing, right? The planet, the Nibiru fake planet, we know is a spaceship. And on August 21st, it will be dissecting the country, maybe literally and physically. We will have more details on our next newsletter. Below is the map. You can download the map and address location listing from the City of Seattle Office of Emergency Management site right here, and I'll leave that. We are in the process of adding all these locations to our interactive neighborhood link map, so you can also have contact information. There are a massive amount, okay? The whole area is covered. Every neighborhood has one. So it's either in a school, a church, fire department, or community center. In every neighborhood in Seattle, and I mean that. Every one. And this doesn't even include anywhere below Seattle or north of Seattle in Vancouver or Portland, okay, at all. Oh, goodness. All right. It says here, spring activities, universal communications, card, tabletop, and radio training and practice. In our first professional tabletop exercise, Hub volunteers gathered to test out universal communication graphics cards. Those were the P patches we were talking. Remember them? That's what they were. They were them damn RFID things, the bracelets. They go on your arm. This is a tool being designed to help Hub volunteers with communication barriers such as another language, deafness, or inability to speak due to shock. No, this is a trial run for these actual RFD chips when people get rounded up by the FEMA camps. Deborah Whitmer, the Vulnerable Populations Coordinator. They make that up? Deborah Whitmer. Deborah Whitmer. W-I-T-M-E-R. This is no lie.